Well, hey guys, Ken Perryman here, and I'm back again with another product. I want you to check it out. It is this guy right here. And before we get into it, I want to talk about that. It just means that the company has sent this product to me so I can show you all about it. So let's go ahead and start talking about the Apexel Jeweler Loupe Magnifier 120x phone microscope lens with an eye cup. You can actually use this independent of the phone itself if you want to check something out without having to use the phone. But what I like is you can use the phone to record whatever it is that you're looking at so that you can maintain a record of it. As a prime example, hidden behind me right here is some old coins. Besides using it for jewelers, you can also use it for old coin collections, or maybe you need to look at something really small and get a record of what it is. Okay? Let's go ahead and get right into it. It has an LED fill light, observation tools, and a large aperture setup. Let's go ahead and see what's in the box. You have your user manual, and this is the phone we're going to use. Let's pull this over here. Wow, you get a bunch of stuff that goes with it. This is the device itself. Wow, look at that. That's pretty darn nice there. All right, let's set this down. So this is going to be your carrying bag that carries everything. A cleaning towel for the lens itself. Looks like you have some double-sided tape here, and this must be the mechanism that you attach to your phone. Yep. And then you have this to slide your adjustment point. Here's that eye cup. You can snap this on and use it as just a observation tool directly without using the camera. Now that is pretty nice. Let's go ahead and take this off so we can get off some of that glare. I'm going to leave this sit just loosely right there. You don't want to touch the lens. Oh my gosh, this thing's huge. It's for multiple languages. Yeah. So the picture diagram, steps. Let me bring this down. 1, 2, 3, and 4 steps. Yep. And it's the same thing on the back side, but it's 4 steps and then different languages. English being right here. So moving on, gently push your smartphone into the stretch clip. This is just walking you through all the features. Fold this over, set this right over here, and then gently put this over your phone. Okay. Horizontal alignment, adjust to please slide the lens interface. You can slide it however you'd like. And this is as far over as this will go. It depends on which lens we're going to use. On this phone, there are 3 lens sections. I'm hoping it's this one. You will have to go in the pro photo mode or something to tell it which camera lens to use. After the alignment, tighten the screw block to secure the slider. I believe that's locked in. Now we're going to go ahead and put this in. Oops. Come on. But what I do know that there is this guy, and I know that that is a reduced aperture hole right there. So I want to turn on the camera. That is the correct lens. First and foremost, I'm going to test it on this guy right here. Make sure you can see it fine. Look at that. Oh my God, that looks really good. I'm going to snap a photo. There we go. Now, if I want to also press and hold this until the lights turn on. Look at that. Oh, that's just too much blue. Oh, that's ultraviolet. Okay. There's another button. Let's go straight up white, which is kind of an off-white. Let me show you something. I've got one of these old pennies. Let's see if we can take a look. Wow, look at that. So here's what we're going to do. Because if I switch to telephoto, yeah, it switches off. All right, 10x zoom. Look at that. I think the best way to do this, though, is to actually have some type of mount that'll hold it steady. You need it to be mounted properly. But that's an O. So let's go ahead and zoom out just to give you a view. A lot of times you want to look at the president's head there, right? And then more importantly, you want to know what's the date on there. You can even see the pixelization of this. It looks like real wood, but if you get down into it, look at that. You can see the printing pixelization of this. This is outstandingly cool that you can use this. I can even use my 50 megapixel camera. Let's go ahead and break out the old nickel, and you can even dig into, hey, what's that? Looks like copper, right? So let's focus in on that. Cool. It was just to snap this on. Now, let's say you got a little too much light in there, so you can switch between your levels of light, white or soft white, and the brightness levels. Look at all those features. So if you need it brighter, you need a little dimmer, all that. This is perfect for that. And then even more, which is nice, is you can take this, put this eye cup on, take off your glasses. Let me see here. You can use this to identify, yeah, I can see that copper a little bit more. So the nice thing is you have a little bit more control with your hands. You're like, oh yeah, let's take a look at that. Oh, I see something. Go ahead and put this on some type of fixture. I would even recommend that you have something that would hold this, hold it over the top with your camera. Take your photos, take your videos. Now you have a record of what you're looking at. Maybe you want to let somebody know, hey, there's this coin here, and this coin is a collectible and it's worth $1 million. And here's the reason why. Here's all the photos that I have of it. And then lastly, if you want to, press and hold. And of course, the easy way, power button, and then there's an M button, which switches the modes from the different lights. Press and hold, and off she goes. You're done. I want to look at one more thing. It's got a pinhole in here so that you can focus clearly on something within about 10 millimeters. So now we're going to put this little diaphragm guy on. Screw the field diaphragm into your M30 threaded connector of the clamp in a clockwise direction. Now we've got that pinhole in. Let's see what the difference is with this. If you saw some of the pictures, the outside was a bit blurry. So let's go ahead and turn the power on. Get your light going. Let's get our nickel again. Let's turn on the camera. It does appear that it's still there in the center. And then, oh wow, this works really well. It's restricting the amount of light in, so there's not a whole lot of out of focus. If you notice in the other pictures, it was really blurry around the outside there. Let's see if we can zoom in some more. 5.0 zoom. I gotta watch moving my hand around. That's the original picture. Everything else around here is blurry because I didn't use the diaphragm. If you're looking to look at anything quite small and you want to get a good picture, a good video of it, you can connect it to your phone. Super simple. It works great. It's easy to connect and set up. It took me literally a minute. You saw me do it. Nothing complicated about this. Get it aligned over your camera hole. You're good to go. So guys, I hope this was helpful for you. I do appreciate your time, and I'm out.